Welcome, everyone. My friends, have you ever tried to grasp a handful of water? The tighter you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. Life is much the same. It flows, it changes, it moves like a great river, and yet we cling. We hold on to the banks, resisting the current, fearing where it might take us. But what if we let go? We have been taught to seek security, to build walls of certainty around us. We label things as good or bad, right or wrong, safe or dangerous. But life does not operate by these rigid categories. It is not a sequence of fixed events, but a great unfolding, an eternal now. And the moment we cling, we suffer. Consider the seasons. Winter does not mourn the loss of autumn, nor does spring resist the coming of summer. The trees do not weep when their leaves fall. They simply let go, knowing that change is the rhythm of existence. Why, then, do we resist the natural flow of life? The self you are holding on to, the person you were last year, last month, even yesterday, is already gone. And yet you grasp at it, fearful of what comes next. But you are not a static being. You are an unfolding process, like the waves of the ocean, never separate, never still. Stop trying to make life fit your expectations. Stop waiting for things to return to the way they were. The past is a dream, and the future is a mystery. All that exists is now, and in this now you are free, free to dance with life, free to embrace the unknown. So let go, trust the current. Life is not meant to be controlled, only experienced. And when you finally surrender, when you stop clinging and simply allow yourself to be, you will find that life was never against you. It was always carrying you home. Impermanence is the only constant. Everything flows, nothing stays the same. Life is in a perpetual state of motion, like a river that never ceases to move. The moment you try to grasp it, it slips through your fingers, just like water. Clinging to the past is an illusion, a futile attempt to freeze something that was never meant to be still. The more you resist change, the more suffering you create for yourself. Instead of fighting the current, learn to flow with it. Embrace the transformation, for every ending is the seed of a new beginning. The only way to truly live is to accept impermanence, not as a force against you, but as the very nature of existence itself. Let go, trust the flow, and watch as life unfolds in ways more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. The illusion of control, the belief that we can dictate every outcome, shape every event, and force life to bend to our will, is one of the greatest causes of human suffering. The harder you grip, the more life resists, slipping through your fingers like sand. You may think control brings security, but in reality it builds walls of fear, anxiety, and frustration. True power does not come from force, but from alignment. Letting go is not about surrendering to failure. It is about moving in harmony with the natural flow of life. The ocean does not resist the waves, it embraces them. The wind does not fight against itself, it dances freely. Likewise, when you release the need to control, you open yourself to possibilities beyond what your mind could have ever conceived. Trust that the universe is unfolding as it should. When you let go, you are not losing, you are allowing life to work for you rather than against you. The moment you release resistance, you create space for miracles, for synchronicities, for effortless success. Flow with life, and life will flow with you. For good nor bad. It simply is. It is the fundamental law of existence, neither favoring nor opposing anyone. The seasons change without hesitation, the tides rise and fall, and the sun sets only to rise again. Yet as humans we resist this natural rhythm, assigning labels of good or bad to what simply is. Suffering does not come from change itself, but from our judgment of it. We cling to what we call good, and each moment is a new chance to redefine yourself, to step into a greater version of who you wish to be. The past is not a prison, it is a lesson, a stepping stone, a whisper of where you've been, not a prophecy of where you must go. Release it and step fully into the power of now. Freedom is not found in rigid plans and expectations. It is found in flow, in trusting the unfolding of life, in knowing that the unknown is not your enemy, but your greatest ally. The most extraordinary moments, the deepest transformations, the most miraculous opportunities come when you least expect them. So relax. Let go of the fear of not knowing. Instead of seeing uncertainty as something to be feared, see it as the open space where all possibilities exist. When you stop grasping for control and instead embrace the unknown with confidence, life responds in kind, unfolding with grace, ease, and infinite potential. When you stop resisting the ever-changing nature of life, you begin to flow with it. You stop seeing uncertainty as something to fear and start seeing it as the rhythm of existence. Every step, whether graceful or clumsy, is part of the dance. So stop waiting, stop searching for a point of stillness that does not exist. Instead, immerse yourself fully in the movement of life, because the dance is the destination. Letting go is not about abandoning your desires or resigning to fate. It's about trusting that the universe knows more than your limited perspective can grasp. Control is an illusion, an attempt to force life into a shape that feels safe. But real growth and transformation happen in the spaces where control is released. When you stop resisting, when you stop trying to orchestrate every moment, you make room for life to surprise you, to offer you something even greater than what you had imagined. Think of it as clearing space in your life, whether that's through releasing past fears, outdated beliefs, or rigid expectations. By letting go, you open yourself to infinite possibilities that may not have appeared on your radar. Maybe the path you envisioned isn't the one that will bring you the most fulfillment. And maybe the universe has something far more aligned with your highest good. When you release control, you create the conditions for magic